Hank Arnold here from Coweta Force. Coweta Force is Newman's own addiction recovery support center. We exist to provide recovery support services for individuals and family members who have been impacted by addiction. Our services are no cost, and all of our information is available on our website at www.cowetaforce.org or follow us on Facebook.
Keep your home safe with home scan inspections.
Uh-oh.
Our licensed and accredited professionals know exactly what to look for in order to prevent safety hazards and costly effects that may be found in your home. Ask about our free roof and termite inspections to ensure all areas are covered. Visit homescaninspector.com or send a text to 770-855-5678. Home Scan Inspections, when knowing matters.
Wishbone Fried Chicken is back in a brand new location. 31 Jackson Street, Suite A here in Newnan. Same great taste, the best chicken around. Fish dinners, open Monday through Saturday.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being with us. We'll get the poll question up in a moment. Looking at some things.
So great. Wishbone Fried Chicken, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A here in Newnan.
Are you looking for a reliable dental practice that not only cares about your teeth, but is friendly to work with? How about one that offers great deals and huge patient promotions? Well, your search is over. Most Valuable Smiles in downtown Eatonton, Georgia is committed to giving you the biggest and brightest smile. Right now, get a $99 new patient special, including x-rays and exams. Maybe you're looking for veneers. Most Valuable Smiles veneer special includes one free veneer with every 5 purchased. Or get that bright, white smile you've always wanted by taking advantage of an exclusive $100 off Zoom working treatment we booked today. And don't forget that 2022 is almost over. That means most insurance policies will reset by the new year. And to avoid
Good morning, Bruce. How you doing, brother? Good morning, Pete. Good morning. Our wonderful friend Christopher. How you doing? Wow, it's so great to see you guys come on first.
706-525-5931.
Don't have to worry about all the. Woo.
Weekdays, 3 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. Drive time. WQEE. Braves Country is a Southern sports talk show. Back begin the armchair quarterbacks. That's Braves Country. Back begin the armchair quarterbacks. Weekdays, 3.
Hey, sports fans, it's Rod Peterson here, host of the Rod Peterson Show, inviting you to join us daily for 2 hours.
He made a post. Really, what happened? What's up? Can you explain? Laugh out loud. Explain what? T Nutty. What's up, buddy? I love your name. That is so cool. But I'm worried about what the bad Pete's have in mind.
The views and opinions of this show and program are not the views and opinions of this station, its management, or its clientele.
Oh, I thought I was getting ready to go. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's up, Mad Monk? That sounds, that's another wrestling slash rock and roll punk rock name right there, Mad Monk. That'd be cool to see a wrestler come in dressed as a monk. And you know how they're supposed to be silent and everything. And then when the bell rings, just beats everybody up and then leaves. Got a lot to talk about this morning, brothers. Dale. Stand up and make something quake for us. Okay.
Which is an enduring film that seems to fascinate people more and more year by year.
I'm thrilled.
In 2002, Duvall walked away from Hollywood and became a recluse. In 2016, America was shocked when they saw her on Dr. Phil in the obvious throes of mental illness.
And if I do, if I don't, I mean, if I say I'm healthy.
Of course, she had mental health. She was in a movie with Red Rum. Polly, what's up?
Following the interview, Dr. Reese arranged for her to be admitted to a mental health facility, which she turned down.
France is burning, really?
Interviewed in her car in Blanco, Texas, where she lived a humble life. Her car.
Yes, indeed, Matthew. You need to stay hydrated.
Back in an indie horror movie. Here she is on the set and reading through the script.
It's that time again, a TGIF. Indeed. What's up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. If I don't see you again, one heck of a good night. We're going to say hello to our listeners in just a few moments. We'll have listener takeover at the beginning of the show and a lot more as we kick off period number 1. It's RyanORadio Penitentiary. I'm your host of the most, Ryan O'Neal, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, I am the game. I am the game. I am the game. 50,000 plus of you worldwide on the Shoutcast. Shout it out loud across that RyanORadio media page. Earth, Rock Radio, New Mexico, Arizona, the Navajo Nation, across the British Columbia Isles of Canada, and finally, across 99.1 FM WQEE, Atlanta's very own home of real talk. That's right. We're the talk of Atlanta, inspirational talk, sports, and more. We're bringing you everything you need to know. And if you're not listening, then you're actually listening to Snoozemax and CNN and getting lies. The truth is right here. It's not out there. It's right here, RyanORadio Penitentiary. We're going to kick off. We got a lot in store for you. I'm going to tell you in just a few moments. Welcoming in everybody on the YouTube page. Like, subscribe, and share. And to our haters out there, well, I got one thing to say to you. Tell them, Triple H. I'm the man around here, whether they like it or not. I am. It doesn't matter. Know your role and shut your mouth as you are going to try to be a jabroni. It seems like the trolls have the same comic views every day. It's like they get them off of this screen and put it on there like they're working for a call center. They shouldn't be making $15 an hour. They should be sitting at home playing with their toaster strudels or letting their moms play with them. Good morning to you guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Coming up this next 3 periods, we've got H.T. Reese, author of Life After Silence, joins us in the final period. Also this morning, we're going to talk about Alec Baldwin's manslaughter trial. We've got more Israel at war news for you. We're going to talk about some stuff that's going on with electric vehicles and something that's passing on that. Yes, jabronis. Yeah. We'll talk about a brand new movie coming out tonight. Nicolas Cage today debuting in a brand new movie called LongLegs. He's a killer. We'll get into that. A Japanese man was arrested for trying to take some weapons, a grenade at an international airport. We'll get you some Sunbelt Baseball League. Get you new FBHL teams coming in. Odd news, an Alabama woman celebrates her 105th birthday. She tells you how she stays so young. She flirts with those mustache men. You know, the ones that had those mustaches back in the day. We'll talk about all that and more. Good morning, Captain Hot Buns in Arizona joining us on the YouTube page. Bruce is joining us as well from Tennessee. We got Rascals. No, neither one. Rascal Flatbed, no. Neither one. You're welcome to be in here, buddy. What the hell am I watching? The greatest thing in the world. The biggest thing. Something that says 2 words for you. So what? Thank you, Rascal Flatbed. As long as you're not listening to that kind of music, we're okay. What's up, Romeo? Back with us this morning. Pete, what's up? As well as we've got, let's see, go all the way back to Christopher's on with us this morning. Matthew says it's a hot one out there. Stay hydrated, folks. Bali, what's up, my brother Bali? How you doing? Last week they played your song on the Lyrical Wisdom that you asked for a couple of months back. They finally got to it. And no, it's the Key, not 91. It's 99.1 FM, the Key, the only radio show out there for people, unlike the imaginary conspiracy theories of some of these other clickbaiters that have the same comic views all day. What's up, Matthew? T Nutty, what's up? What's up, T Nutty? What's up? Woo! You know what I'm talking about. Mad Monk, I love that name. Got to say hello, good morning to him. T-Nutty, man. What a name. Him and Mad Monk can make a perfect tag team champions. If you want to subscribe, good. You can, Gordo. Know your role and subscribe, jabroni. No, we do radio shows. We do a live radio show. We send out the podcast and everything, Rascal Flatbed, and we it's real radio. So it's not like just getting on there and throwing cuss words and stuff where, trying to be MJF talentless, cussing. But we put programs together. We do have some programs that we share out to go into their own podcast. But if you're not a radio show host doing a podcast, then there you go. But if you got an idea, hey, talk to me about it. My email's in there. Would love to talk to you, brother. It's all about the straight up respect here. I donate to your Cash App. You did? $RyanShelander. You did, Romeo? I appreciate that. Don't listen to CN fake news. Listen to Ryan. That's right. That's right. Thank you. You're a hero. I got friends that are truckers. We got to actually, Shane comes on here. Shane B on Tuesday. He's a trucker, and he does movie reviews for us. Thank you, Rascal Flatbed, for what you do for us in this. You are a hero, not just in 2020, but before 2020 and now in my eyes. Thank you, brother. He's a trucker. He's looking for something new to listen to. Yeah, together. So we'll appreciate it. Yeah, 99.1 FM. We got you can go to our stream site. We have a stream you can listen to out there. We have sports and different things like that. We do something for programming for everybody, but it's mostly good programming and no hate. So there you go. Thank you, Red Rescue Flatbed once again. Bruce says I'm going to coming through Atlanta in a week, and you can bet I'm tuning in. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Stephen, what's up? Good morning to you from Glasgow, Scotland. Same place Drew McIntyre's from. Good morning. Sorry if I'm dropping some wrestling references in there, guys. We have some wrestling fans and some soap opera fans. I have to learn about all this stuff. So that's something that my show is about, is learning about everything for everybody. You donated $75. I appreciate that if you did. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Rascal Flatbed. I could have figured that was a truck driver and everything. A trucker, I'm sorry. I love truckers, man. Everybody needs to know that they're the coolest cats ever. Without them and the farmers, I wouldn't have food. I wouldn't have clothes. I wouldn't have anything. I don't know about the rest of the people, but I appreciate you guys. All right. Anyway, I know my listeners do too. Good morning, everyone in the chat. Hope everyone's doing great, having a great morning, said Bruce. If anyone, I got your pictures of your guns, Romeo. They were awesome looking, brother. Romeo is a military vet who is actually retired military vet, if anybody wants to know. Go ahead and get your daily verse in there. Sure, brother. You know about that. All right, coming up this morning, Alec Baldwin's trial. We'll get some stuff for you. I can't wait to tell you about this grandma who's like, she's got 3 things to keep her young, she said. Yeah, one of those 3 things is men with mustaches. Hoo-hoo, would they tickle? That's how Granny stays vital at 105. She said, I'm sorry. Good thing no kids on yet. When they get on, I usually go, okay, pull back on the jokes. All right, we'll talk about that. But are you guys paying attention to the Paris Olympics? Bali said there's some fires and stuff going on over there. He's closer to those areas, so he knows. Why does it have YED in there? Things. What? I put YES. Are you paying attention to Paris Olympics this summer. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Yeet. That Baldwin thing is crazy, brother. Yes, 29% of you. No, 53% of you. 18% of you say maybe. I just thought I'd drop that feed in there for you. We've had a bunch of good ones. Rascal's right. I'm going to go ahead and pull that news story up since he commented on it. Sweet Leaf, good morning to you guys on the Navajo Nation. Sweet Leaf, Sue, Tim, Bob, and Rodney K. Good morning to you wonderful folks there listening to us all over those 25 different radio stations and internet. Good morning to Alice, Helen, David, Michael up in Canada so far, Robert in Australia, as well as Kiko in Japan, konnichiwa, Diana in South Wales, good morning to you. She says good morning. The boys say good morning to her boys. How you doing there, young men? They're getting to be older. They're getting to be closer to teenagers. Oh, preteens. Good. Fun for you, Diana. Also, good morning to Sarah, a.k.a. Sarah Bear, out in New Zealand this morning there as well. So good morning, good morning, good morning. He even threatened a person before he shot him. I know, right? Well, you know, he's he wasn't that good of an actor anyway, but they messed out in New Mexico. That was a bad place. If they were like filming anywhere else, he'd probably be off. But in New Mexico, they're like, whoa. We don't even like it. Because I remember the last election over there, and they had a third party person that won New Mexico. Hello, New Zealand, says Bruce. So they don't play over there. I've been through New Mexico. I've lived all over this country, been everywhere, with bands and doing other things. So I've been everywhere, man. New Mexico, man, they're pretty strict. So this is not something I am surprised that many people are, but I'm not. The second day of the emotional, gripping testimony in the manslaughter trial of Alec Baldwin comes to a close and is scheduled to resume this morning. It will be it has been nearly 3 years since two people on the set of Rust, the movie, which has not even been released, guys, has the incident has happened where Baldwin had a handgun that he supposedly assumed was blank, but instead there was a live round in a chamber. Now, look, all my gun people out there, to check your guns before anything. So this is why you guys feel this was stupid of him. Because you're like, wait, you should have known there was something in there. You're supposed to check it before you pointed at anybody or anything. You don't really point. Actually, where I grew up, you don't point at anybody. You pointed at deer. So, but still, I've been everywhere, man. Love it. Love that song. No real guns. Yes, exactly. I've seen that there's not many radio stations in Arizona. I see there's not too many of them. Can I pin what? Oh, that right there. I'll see what I can do for you, brother. But anyway, yes, this one. So they're going to be back. Live rounds were in it. He said he didn't know anything. Not stupid. That was intentional. See, my gun people are telling me this, and I'm going to listen to them. It's just like when Bali tells me something's going on in the Middle East over there, I'm not going to go with what CNN or Fox are saying or Newsmax. I'm going to go with people living in the areas. And my gun people are saying this, so I'm good. Good morning to Ferry. How you doing this morning, young lady? I'm going to listen to them. According to the testimony, Alec Baldwin on Thursdays from the crime scene technician, a live bullet was discovered in another Rust actor's and everywhere else on the movie as well. It was shot somewhere else too. Wasn't just there. Another one. Live rounds. They're not supposed to use them. They're supposed to be cut out and gunned out. These guns are supposed to be cut out. They're supposed to look real, but they're not supposed to even be usable. Really. Who wouldn't use? Why would they put a real gun on the set? That's what's unbelievable to us. Yes, indeed. Come on, brother. Steven says, friendly fire, laugh out loud. Live. have you heard about the vending machine selling ammo? No, I haven't heard about that. Is that over there in Grantville? That's what they would do there. Ah, yes, brother. I'll see what I can do that for you. I did it for you. There you go. But yeah, so that's what it's out west. Ooh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I heard it out there. But, you know, they're very, very cautious about what they do because everybody has a gun out west. I used to walk into, when I lived in Boulder City, Nevada, I used to walk into the grocery store there, and we had 2 or 3 elderly men walking around with guns on their sides, and nobody was like, oh, he's got a gun. Everybody's like, well, how you doing, Mr. John? I'm doing good. How about you? Oh, Lord. Rascal Flatbed says, I don't know. He's a Hollywood man. Yeah, you know, you're right. He may not know anything about it. You're right, Rascal Flatbed. He's not a trained gun guy or anything, but I heard he was having freakouts on the set. The woman who was the gun prop person for the movie was a famous person's daughter. Ah, good morning, Daniel. How you doing this morning? For being with us in Missouri. Good morning to you, brother. Good morning, Crispies. Thank you for joining us. And Martin, good morning for you as well. There's a couple of conspiracies on this with the Baldwin stuff. Well, I know that a lot of times money makes these people do things. It's not just on soap operas where people take people out because they want money. We know that really, really rich people don't care about people. So you don't have a gun, Pete? Don't need one? We know really, really rich people like to do things. So some of those conspiracy theories, Rascal, could be true. You know, I wouldn't put it past some of those people out there to do things to each other, but they're back in court again today. The Paris Olympics have really flown under the radar for some reason. They have. Ooh. It's doing good, Kurt. I appreciate it. I got that taken care of, buddy. Good morning, Kurt. Joining us again this morning. Christopher says, Alex is not even trained in acting, let alone guns. Oh! I wasn't going to go there, but you did. So if they come after me and say, Ryan, what did you say Alec Baldwin didn't have talent? It wasn't me, it was my listeners. Who know how to shoot guns and properly load them and unload them. See, here's the problem. The person that was like Rascal Flatbed said, the girl that was handling guns, maybe they should hire somebody that knows how to actually do that. I guarantee you, if one of you guys were working on that set, none of this would have happened. You'd be like, whoa, that's a real gun. You're going to shoot a real gun, idiot. And they would have been, Alec Baldwin, like, I'm Alec Baldwin. You'd be like, yeah, I'm the guy that handles the guns. Okay. I don't want nobody getting shot. Dadgummit, what's wrong with you Hollywood types? I'm picking. But yeah, day 3 continues in that. We're going to take a break. Back in a moment. 32 minutes past the hour. 67 degrees in the Atlanta market. High near 93 today. Low near 67. Beautiful sunny skies as we're out there. And my my swimming elbow and tennis here are doing well. Thank you, Kurt. Are you guys? And Crispy said it's gone under the radar. But are you guys paying attention to the Paris Olympics? Yeah, yeet. It's supposed to be yes. 27%. No, 54%. 19% same. Maybe. Back in a moment, we got more news for you. You can use stuff around the world. We're going to be still talking about an Alabama woman who says how she stay at 105 years old, how she stays so young, is those men with mustaches. I wonder what they do. Does it feel? Never mind. Ladies, does it feel like, does it tickle? Never mind. Back in a moment.
TGIF edition Summer, winter, spring, fall, you and I don't care if those rodents and critters are doing things at all. My computer exterminate for you. Sunny today to partly cloudy skies, high near 93. Winds are light and variable. Partly cloudy tonight with a low near 70. Light and variable winds. Heading into your Saturday, except for a few afternoon clouds, mainly sunny and hot. High near 95. Winds light and variable. A few clouds from time to time.
Oh, I meant to tell you he's gonna face 18 months if he's charged.
On Sunday, except for a few afternoon clouds, mainly sunny. Near record high temperatures of 96. Winds light and variable. Sunday night, low near 71, light and variable winds. Partly cloudy skies. Partly cloudy skies for your Monday, high near 96, low near 72. And partly cloudy and PM showers on Tuesday with a high near 92 and a low near 72. Active weather forecast sponsored by Active.
Let's make sure.
Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for
Remember this chat. I need to get this chat filter working. I knew it.
Offering both monthly and quarterly pest control services, plus specific services like bed bug, killing roach, and flea control.
Rascal says, dude, I should link up with you. I wish I should link up with you. I was thinking about doing an AM 24-hour radio for truckers. Oh, really? That would be freaking cool, brother. Yeah. Dr. Seuss, good morning to us.
We're not just your bankers, we're your partners. Our team is deeply involved. We take pride in providing personalized service.
Oh, I think you got us confused with the Hobbit movie.
Check us out at SouthernStatesBank.net.
Dr. Seuss.
States Bank, your community, your bank. Equalizing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 410611.
Yes, Rascal Flatbed. That would be so cool. Pick up where Coast to Coast left off. Yes.
Charmaine works with multiple companies, ensuring you get the options tailored just for you. Why settle for less?
I'm interested in doing that for sure.
525-5931 and speak to Charmaine, CP Financial Top Local Sales Agent.
What's up, AJ? Well, we were talking about your favorite actor, Alec Baldwin. I'm just kidding. Snipers going to get a gun shop. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be cool. Coast to coast for me or anybody else, you know. I'd love to do it coast to coast. I went to the doctor yesterday and she said I needed to stop. I said, why? She said, I am trying to examine you. Oh, no. Oh, I can't say that on the air, Stephen, but that's fun. I just gave you Sam Kinison vibes. 9, you can send me an email and I'll give you my email address, and then we can get. I can give you all the other information to get with me on through other feeds. First, I can give you my email. Are you driving or what are you doing right now? So. Me too. I grew up on Coast to Coast, Bruce. 99classicrock@gmail.com is my email address. 99classicrock@gmail.com. You can send me some information over there, and then I can get you some additional information. Okay, good. I just didn't want to make sure you wasn't driving or something. Well, I'm telling you, write this down. You're like, dude, I'm driving. I can't write it down. But 99classicrock@gmail.com, Rascal Flatbed. 99classicrock@gmail.com. And that you can send over your information that way, and I can give you my information too through there. How much sleep did you get, young lady? Woman goes to the doctor and he says, "May I numb your breast?" She says, "Sure." So the doctor puts his head down and goes, "Num, num, num." That's not right, Kurt. That sounds like something Ooh would say. Oh, God. There we go. We're going to put that in here. Oh, somebody's already said the. Oh, Lord, we stayed away from that story at all. I didn't even talk about that story. Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. Good morning, all the wonderful folks out there. My other friend that has been with the Army has passed away, saved us from a grenade, so he put his body on. Speaking of grenades, we're going to talk about a Japanese man who had a grenade on a flight or something. Yeah, something like that. Traveling with a grenade. It's not too safe. Plus, an Alabama woman, she says how she stays young. It's not that hot thing. How she stays young is because those flirting with mustache men. We'll talk about that this morning. I'm not even getting, that's what, 3 or 4 weeks old? I didn't even get into that. Everybody was talking about it. I'm like, what is going on? And I know most of you guys are just into it because of this 20-something-year-old girl. I know all of you were. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate you, brother. Love you too. All right. Coming on. You got that skate. You got that right. Got to spit on that thing. Says Daniel. And yep. I figured. You guys do know, I know you guys fell in love. Most of you found your future ex-wife with her. You're like, that's my future ex-wife right there. I know what most of your future ex-wife looks like now. They either got to be looking like her and doing that thing or got to be her. So, well, I'm not going to get into that. Oh, Lord. Ooh, man. Woo, I'm not going to. Yeah, we need to pull back. We got a kid in here now. We need to stop talking about it. Martin says, yes, it was a, yep. What are your plans for the weekend, Ryan, says Crispy? Working, as always, getting things together, trying to take a nap trying to take a nap sometime this weekend. What are your plans, my friend? Probably going out, getting in the ring, getting some workouts done. Are you guys paying attention to the Paris Olympics this summer? 21% say yes, 58% say no, not really. And 21% say, well, maybe. I mean, I could, yeah. Oh, wow. Let's go ahead and do this right quick. Thank you, guys. We want to thank everybody for being with us this morning. Let's get right back to it. White House grants $1.7 billion to automakers to boost electric vehicle production. We'll get into that story in just a few moments. But first, here's a couple of Israel at war news. The U.S. military said yesterday it will end the Gaza Pier mission after failed attempts to reconnect to its shoreline as of this past Wednesday. That's what is coming through the news. The statement is added from the U.S. military. So the U.S. Central Command personally supporting the mission to deliver much-needed humanitarian aid to the Palestinian citizens attempted yesterday to reconnect to the temporary pier to the beach in Gaza to resume this same operations. However, due to technology and weather-related incidents, they weren't able to reconnect. According to the Department of Defense, the Gaza Pier, constructed by the U.S. military, delivers 20 pounds of humanitarian supplies collected by those humanitarian organizations in Gaza. That's one thing that's going on. Winking here. I know a few gals like that. Oh, I'm sure you do, Bruce. Don't let Jane know about that, though. Your girlfriend from Europe. She might not like that. Kurt says, God, they spend it like they own it. Yeah, they do, don't they? They spend their money like they own it. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't want to get into that. Israel Defense Forces have told all the residents in Gaza City, an estimated 250,000 people, to leave what it calls a dangerous combat zone. One more move towards them trying to end this incident. Yeah, I know you're James, your gal. Wonder if never mind, I'm not gonna ask her. That's personal. I'm not gonna ask you guys that. They're funding both sides. Isn't there a harbor somewhere that we can turn into a teacup? That's a good question, Kurt. Very good question. I don't know. Could definitely be something we could do for sure. Let's see here. 15 minutes away from the top of the hour. McGee, what's up, bro? I appreciate you being with us. Appreciate you being with us, McGee. What else was going on? You see your house? Oh, wow. Romeo. We were talking about this Israel defense. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. I'll have to try to answer that. NATO also says that China has became an enabler to Russia during their war with Ukraine and demanded that they cease all their activities and support for the Kremlin. The U.S. has reportedly warned China against their support of the Putin and Russia in its effort. War is money, guys. We've seen this in movies. We know this is reality. War makes more money than anything out there. Hell, makes more money than I do. Actually, let's say it makes more money than those billionaires that are on Capitol Hill. That's what war is. That war is. You had a nightmare there, buddy, AJ. I hope this does drop by. There you go. Yeah. What's up, man? Just watching some Australian rules football. Go Pies. Go Pies. There you go. We're from sports guys here. I don't know what that means, Cam. World War III. Heard all about it from 2016 to 2020. It didn't happen, but here we are. Yeah, could be. I'm hoping that none of that is real. I mean, we got a lot to say in the United States about stuff like that. So I think we're going to be pretty good. I don't think we're going to. The rest of them may be in trouble. I don't know about us. I mean, I'm not really worried about us. Not with all those conspiracy. No, I don't like conspiracy nuts. Real preppers, all those preppers, I'm not worried. You got too many preppers to live around. Yes, Russian war machines. Q says, and not that Q, QOP says, yeah, Russian war submarines are close to us at the moment. Whoa, prayers for you. In the name of Jesus Christ, we're going to pray over QOP and their family and friends right now. Do not want that around them. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Protect them. Uh-oh. Cam didn't like a football team. Bruce called me. Toothy. So I heard the director had a lot of dirt in Hillary and was going to release it and died at Baldwin's hands. Oh, no. Well, I don't know about all that. I think we already know all about it. We already know all the stuff that happened with her for real. So, and I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to disappear, guys. Hillary, Bill, you guys are the greatest people in the world. Dude, yes, great. I do not want to disappear. I don't want to be the next one to accidentally hang myself. So now they're close to us in the United States. I mean, well, we're going to pray for them for sure. We definitely praying over. McGee says, eat blank, Cam. Oh, yeah, don't mess with his football team. Don't do that. I know hardcore fans of everything. They're off the coast of Florida. I've heard about that. We were talking about that last week. some of these submarines. That's why, we were saying, I think we were talking about how the sharks were coming up close to the shore, and we were all trying to figure it out. And then I think, including Bali, said something about this. We had a few people respond to that there were Russian submarines close to it, and the sharks were just like getting away from there. So, and I'm not saying it's real or fake or whatever. I'm not saying, but I've heard some people say things. So it could be, but it is strange that all these sharks are coming up here, guys, close to it. Rascal Flatbed says it means that they aren't sending dollar bills. What they're doing is sending guns and weapons, and the current administration is claiming that these are as creating new jobs for America. See, finally somebody is bringing something to the table to let you guys know with a different opinion. So instead of just saying, well, they don't believe that this is this, and it's because they're. Thank you, Rascal Flatbed, for your opinion, brother. We have different opinions on here, and I love that. And finally, somebody can tell you something that makes sense. Because that's right. Obviously, whether they're like it or not, don't tell them you did this, Rascal. They might get you. Obviously, Rascal went to school, finished high school, did some college. He said, all right, I'm going to go drive a truck because I'm going to make money, but I still did all this. Thank you, brother, for that. I appreciate it. Red Dawn says Pete Davis. But, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. For real, though, you're right. It's not dollar bills. It's weapons, it's guns and stuff like that. But like we always said, war is money, guys. Money. I watched a movie that Nicolas Cage played in based loosely on a guy that made millions and millions of dollars off of selling weapons and stuff to all of our enemies and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? That's completely true. McGee says, damn straight, Ryan. Oh, thank you. I mean, I've been in the Air Force for 2 years. I know, Romeo, you saw a lot of stuff too, brother. And I appreciate everybody listening this morning. And Sweetly says, wow, man, love learning a lot from your listeners over here on the Navajo Nation. See, this is how it's called communications, guys. And this is the one thing about this show is communications and learning from one another. And for me as a host of the show, I don't want to go, I'm right and every one of you are wrong. If I did that, I'd be making millions on Newsmax, Fox, or CNN. But no, I'd rather listen to you guys. And thanks to Bali knowing some things over there, it gives me something to research and do. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Back in a moment. We're going to take a break. And you are tuned in to RyanORadio Penitentiary. Oh, is he a troll? Back in a moment. I thought it was somebody else that said that.
Buying some pretzel sticks?
Excuse me?
This is your wake-up call from TracFone Wireless.
Okay.
What if you didn't need all those pretzel sticks by the end of the month? So this store got their back. Good luck.
That's how some wireless companies are with your data, but TracFone Wireless gives you unlimited carrier.
I thought somebody else said that Little List too. How you doing this morning? No, I never done that. Hey, I got a question for the trolls that do come on like Little List here. How come you guys can't come up with any original material? See, I've had Red Brooks ask that question too about the chemtrails. Some people have different opinions on that. I just know I can't continue paying too much for groceries. Oh God, to God, they don't Weekend at Bernie's his ass for 4 more years, says Kurt. Oh, we got a lot. We got nobody we can trust. Like my favorite preppers out in the middle of nowhere. I'm starting to listen to them. They don't trust nobody. They might be right. But anyway, let's see. I just want to know how you guys come up with this. Can't come up with original material. Usually, to me, it feels like you say meth, people are on meth, on drugs. You say stuff that are nasty about kids, and we got kids in here. It makes me think that you guys are doing that. You trolls are. AJ says I'm on. Well, we're going to get rid of little lists too because they're trashy, acting trashy. And we got kids in here, and I'm not going to have that. No one disrespects the children that come on here. Goodbye. I'm not talking to you, Rascal. I'm talking to little list that was on here. You guys missed it. If you missed it, I'm glad you missed it. Okay. McGee didn't miss it. I got rid of them because we got kids in here and people that don't want to hear that. And they just want to come. Them trolls want to come in while you guys are discussing and having disagreements or trying to discuss something. They want to come in and try to mess it up. Oh, thank you. I got it, Rascal, brother. But I didn't see anything from you, Romeo. It didn't say it sent any money yet.
Tune in Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 10:30 to listen to the Sustainable Brown Girl
Rascal Flatbed. What a cool name.
Each week we'll learn ways to be more sustainable.
Good Lord Almighty.
We'll discuss exciting environmental news, ways to get involved locally, and we'll hear
I thought we got rid of you.
who are saving the planet in their own unique ways. Be sure to listen to the Sustainable Brown Girl radio show every Thursday.
You're welcome, Bruce. I got little kids in my family, and I'm just, grandkids and stuff. And we got kids that come on here, and I try to be respectful for them. Oh, yes. I got your email, Rascal Flatbed. I'd love to do that. Yeah, we will talk for sure, brother. Good Lord, I got rid of this guy. Keeps coming back.
Hello, everyone. This is DJ Commando of a 45's Affair radio show where I play all Vinyl 45.
I got rid of him. I don't know why he keeps coming back in here. He must be putting up new ones. Trashy people, man, trying to mess. Don't worry about it, Z. You're all good, young lady. Don't worry about that garbage. All right, welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. We welcome you back in here to your favorite radio show. Well, at least a few of your favorite radio shows. I don't know about everybody's. All right, coming up, we're going to go into period number 2. We got a couple of other things. To talk about this morning. We're going to dive into, some additional true crime leftovers, I like to say. A Japanese man has been arrested at an international airport, an Alabama woman. And for those of you coming on for the first time, like you, Rascal Flatbeds, the ideas you like there, let me tell you something. We've got True Crime Thursday, every Thursday with true crime experts. We got Weird Wednesday every Wednesday with very unique historic history. Like next week, the week after next, we'll have histories, not histories and mysteries, but horrifying history and mysteries on, as well as Randy Rocket Cody, which you'd really love him. He comes on the first Wednesday of the month. We have everything that you kind of put in that thing, we're kind of doing here in the mornings here. We just got to spread it a little bit out further out there for you. This guy keeps changing his name and coming on. There you go. So coming up on Monday's show, we've got for you Inside the Coach's Corner, Coach Tommy Lewis. Tuesday's show, Richard Holderwood, Sports Beat. And my friend, the one, the only Shane B, movie reviews. Weird Wednesday, we won't have nobody this week. I'm going to see if I can get TJ Justice come on just for this week. We'll see. Thursday, True Crime Thursday, you and I are going to be speaking with Courtney Lizo from the Book of the Dead podcast. And she is going to bring another unsolved homicide to us. And next Friday, we got another great guest coming from Alpharetta, Georgia, mental health expert and coach. We'll have Miss Thomas with us next week on the show as well. We'll talk more about that. And this morning, still to come, H.D. Reese, the author of the book Life After Silence, joins us in the final period. Don't worry, he's gone now. Back in a moment. Don't worry, he's gone now. He's been blocked.
I'm Rick Smith. At this day in labor history, the year was 1988. That was the day 167 oil workers were killed in the Piper Alpha oil rigging.
I blocked him like 5 times. I guess he's figuring out he's going to get blocked every time he comes in now. He's changed his name and came here 5 different times. Don't worry about it. We're all good. Thank you, Rascal Flatbed. Even though I'll pass the show off to a few other guys at work. This would be a hit. We just have to figure out how to spread it nationally. We'll get it. We got to get it on every radio station is what we got to do. And, you know, I'm already on the internet as far as like some of the other places, but yeah. Well, you and it's going to help me out a lot to be able to, we got to get this nationwide. We'll talk for sure, brother. Captain Hot Buns again. For real, man. Yes. And we won't come off the YouTube. No, don't worry about that. Good God almighty, dude. Will you stop coming on here? You are, first of all, you are amongst what I call inmates. I just got to tell you this. This is the RyanORadio Penitentiary. These are my inmates. These are the most dangerous people on the internet. You don't want to go home crying. I'm just trying to save you. Dadgummit. Some people don't understand. They don't learn. He's going to be crying over in his mom's basement. Mom, my toaster strudel is wet because these guys made me cry. Wow. He'll learn. I'm gonna keep knocking him off of there. Don't understand. He's also getting kind of saved by me getting rid of it. I want to tell as people watch this in the future and watch this show and listen to this show in the future, This is called the Ryan Penitentiary. And he decided to come on the next morning to be a troll. It's probably not a good idea. Not with the people I have in here. Ryan, I thought we got rid of you. Yeah, I know. You are a disgusting old man, aren't you, Noel? These trolls don't never learn. They never learn. They're in here with the inmates, the most dangerous, highly educated people in the world on my feed. I'm trying to keep them from you guys making them cry in their Cocoa Pebbles. Yeah, he won't come back. What's up, Noel? I try to warn him. Yeah, she's good. She should be good now. Yep, Gail, I'm trying to see if I can I'll contact Greg and see if I can get him just to come on next Wednesday. But Rascal Flatbeds wants to help spread the show worldwide. Yep. Well, I got rid of him, so the young lady came on. Everybody's warned not to use certain language on here, or they'll be gone. Because we have a few kids that come on here that are smart enough to get on here and get them. Even though I block it. Yeah. Don't be scared anymore, Z. That person is gone. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate that. Noah says, don't worry. Don't worries. I've changed. God is good. Oh, no. Are you the one that's been doing all that? Well, I mean, I just got to let you know that our people in here don't play that. We have a lot of kids that come on this show, and we try to be respectful for them. And they love the show because they get to have fun, and they don't have to they don't have to act like adults when they can act like themselves. You know what I'm saying? The kids can just be themselves without having to feel anything. AJ, what's up? What's going on? What? Who's getting what? Nobody is. Ferguson. God, man. The trolls come out. The trolls come out. All right, I'm not worried. We don't talk like that in here. If you want to stay, act right. We got kids in here. We respect them. We have a good time. We have adults and know how to say adult things that the kids don't understand. Rascal Flats has told multiple people to shut up. He sent me an email. Captain Hot Buns. He's a truck driver. Jackson Street, Suite A, here in Newton. Yeah, they all kind of crazy, Martin. No. Hot Buns is a long-time listener. He don't go. No. Hot Buns is not a troll. What's happening? We have lizard people getting horse pills. Gail is an OG. Okay, Gail's an OG. Her and Cher are OGs. You know what that means, don't you? They run the asylum. They run the penitentiary. I turn my back and they do their thing. No, Hot Buns is my skateboarder guy out in Arizona. Yep, Gail's OG for sure, brother.
Well, your search is over. Most Valuable Smiles in downtown Houston, Georgia is committed to giving you the biggest and brightest smile. Right now, get a $99 new patient special. Book an appointment today with Most Valuable.
All right, we're getting ready to come back on. I'm having fun, though. I'm having fun. What's up, AJ, bro?
In office buildings. It's very interesting to know that we have somewhere between $80 and $280 billion of credit.
We can all get along. Yes, I think Turd is a troll. In his mom's basement. Oh no, Mr. Bill, a basement child. Who said? Wait, who? Turd? Are we going Turd? I don't think you guys are trolls. I know none of you guys are trolls. You're inmates. Welcome. You're all inmates. You're all inmates. Remember, I called you inmates. You have different points of view. It's all good. Remember. Now you can stay on here, Red Rascal Flatbed. Oh, here we go. I got your email, brother. Yeah, he is a resident troll. I came to play, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. 50,000 plus of you worldwide on the Shoutcast Shout It Out Loud across the RyanORadio media page. Earth Rock Radio. New Mexico, Arizona, and the Navajo Nation. We're across the British Columbia, Isles of Canada. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we're across? The Jordan Communication and Family Radio Stations, the 99.1 FM, WQEE out of Atlanta. All right, we'll appreciate everybody being here. I'm the man around here, and welcome everybody in here and everything. Except for Turd Ferguson, he's not really welcome. All right, welcome back in. What's up, Gail? Gail said, what's going on? We got a lot of lizard people eating horse pills this morning. No, we got rid of all of them already, Gail. OG, original gangsta in here. Also, Daniel, good morning to you from Missouri. Rascal Flatbeds Captain Hot Buns in the house. Also, McGee. All right, guys. They're all my, and AJ, and Bruce, of course, is always with us up in there. And Martin, thank you for saying I'm cracking you up, brother. Martin and Daniel are staying out of it. You guys don't. We appreciate all of you guys being with us. He was funny on Saturday Night Live. He was, Rascal, you're right. But on here, he's trying to be an obnoxious ham. I'm an obnoxious ham. He's gone. They're all gone. They're always gone. They're all gone. Oh, no. Z. Don't be doing that. All right, guys. Welcome back in. We got to get some more news for you and some other stuff. And we're just saying hello to, okay, you did it there. You're gone, Ferguson. Let's go ahead and get this done. There you go. Goodbye. Red Green Show is funny too. It is. It is. I like that. I like that. All right. Let's get back to it. Are you paying attention to the Paris Olympics? That's our poll question this morning, this summer. 22% of you say yes, supposed to be yes. But this is, I'm going to let it say yeet for our friend RW. Oh, man. 57% no. And 20% say maybe. Haven't seen that show in a long time. Well, you know, they all those shows are those shows, but it's my show that's the one you should be paying attention to. I'm jealous you watching somebody else's go make me cry. All right. Dude, this would kill on AM. I'm dead serious. Thank you, brother. We're all over it. It would kill worldwide, wouldn't it? Yes. I appreciate that, man. I really do. All right, let's take a look at a couple of things going on in the news headlines for you. Still to come, H.T. Reese, the author of the book Life After Silence, joins us this morning, and she's going to be talking about warrior defenders and what they are doing and everything. They do have them out on. We'll talk about that in a minute. Sorry, all of a sudden I'm getting a squirrel moment, listeners out there. Martin says, yeah, they're putting out reruns of Red, Green Now. Yep. I think it's on Roku. I should put it on the WQEE page. I'm actually looking forward to the Olympics. 2000 was COVID affected, says McGee. Cool. Glad to hear that, brother. What are you looking forward the most? I mean, which events are you looking forward to the most? So let us know about that. Noel, have a good one now. What Noel's done turned good on us? Oh, he left. He's done turned good on us. Yes. Anyway, all that's good enough for you. Let's go ahead and now we'll jump into it. Folks, good morning in a pinch. How you doing? All right. Well, let's go ahead and do this right quick. Couple of headline news. Israel Defense Forces have told all residents of the Gaza City, an estimated 250,000 people, to leave what they call a dangerous combat zone. Also, the White House has granted $1.7 billion. This one's that I think one of our other listeners was saying earlier. Good Lord, I can't believe Kurt was saying, man, they're spending too much money. $1.7 billion to automakers to boost their electronic vehicle production. And guess what? The money has gone to them. People like Hyundai, and Harley Davidson, along with some of the other ones, Ford and everything, are starting to spin out some of these electronic vehicles, guys. What's up, that much? Anyway, they're starting to shoot some of them out there. Good morning to you, Zach. How you doing this morning? So they got $1.7 billion going out to all of these people. Good Lord Almighty. Oh, wow. You're listening to RyanORadio Penitentiary, bum hunch. I need to be from a bunghole. All right, Beavis, well, go on over there. Get out of the way. Trying to get the show going. All right. A Japanese man has been arrested after at an international airport because in his own carry-on, guess what? This dude had grenades, man. Grenades. What? Only professionals like Romeo should have those. The 41-year-old man, shortly after 7 a.m. on Tuesday, was arrested for first-degree terroristic threats. TSA says that they have seized more than 3,269 firearms in the U.S. at different airport checkpoints throughout this first half of the year. What in the world is going on? Happy, joy. What in the world is going on with people carrying grenades? Oh, my Lord. Thank you. I appreciate it, Bruce. Oh, man. I tell you what, it's what's going on with these folks. I'm trying to figure out people. It's hard to figure out people that have these weapons, people that I know, normal people that have all kind of things like this. Hey, check out this, check out what I got. And they got all this cool stuff. I get to see pictures of it and stuff like that, right? You don't know that they really have it. They don't carry it anywhere. So they're still trying to figure out what this guy was doing with grenades, why he was trying to be on the plane. You know, I used to hate snakes on planes, but grenades on planes are a lot worse. So good, Z. We appreciate that. And Beavis says hello to you. Curtis, what's up this morning? What's up from Louisiana? I appreciate that. Louisiana. Down in the bayou, buddy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Curtis, for being with us, brother. I was talking about an Alabama woman this morning. She's an elderly lady. She says, what keeps her feeling young? And she'll tell you, she just celebrated her 105th birthday in Birmingham, Alabama over the weekend. And it was at a nursing home at the Rockdale Assisted Living in Birmingham. And happy birthday to Helen. Her name's Helen. Miss Helen. Miss Helen celebrated her birthday. Helen Denmark is her name, and she celebrated her 105th birthday. 105 birthdays, ladies and gentlemen. 105. Yeah, we're in trouble on both sides of the aisle there, Gil. Don't want to get into that this morning. But oh, gee, she always gets something in there. I love the ice cream is the biggest political thing we have to talk about. Just kidding. Anyway, Miss Helen, let's get back to her. Miss Helen at Brookdale, Arizona, living in Birmingham, 105 years old. I wish I could make it to 105. I probably won't. Yeah, actually, he probably stood there like this. But anyway, anyway, 105, guys. Yeah, 105. She said what keeps her feeling so young is she drinks lots of wine. She eats lots of great desserts. And she flirts with those men with mustaches. Because those mustaches feel so good on her face. When she's kissing them. I know what you dirty-minded people. I know exactly what you dirty-minded people out there were thinking when I was going to say something. I know what you dirty-minded people were saying. She likes their mustache because when she kisses them. Okay. And I know what you were thinking. Stop thinking like that, OG Gail. Just kidding. I know what some of you were thinking. Martin, Bruce, I know. Daniel, I know what you guys were thinking. AJ. But she likes their mustache because she likes to feel the way it feels when she's kissing them. Not anywhere else. Bruce, I knew you were, brother. In a pinch. That's why you don't listen to people. 105 years of partying. Yeah, there you go. She was probably getting some Grateful Dead on too. The Olympics in Paris. The Olympics are in Paris. So the Paris Olympics. Rides are free. Yeah. I love my wine. I love my desserts. And I love my men's with mustaches. Woo-wee, those whiskers tickle me. Yeah, Miss Helen says those whiskers sure do tickle her. The Olympic basketball team is looking really good. Yes. No, the Summer Olympics. Not the Winter Olympics. We got the Summer Olympics going on in Paris. Yes, not the 1992 Dream Team, but we got a pretty good team this year. So there you go. I guess the wine is the key to living a long life. It is, AJ, probably so. Pete says, I met people that was from 99 to 110. Well, some of them, I mean, at least she's still in her right mind at 105. You know, at least she's not looking off in space. That one's for you, Gail. And eating ice cream. That's for you, Gail. That's for you, Martin. That's my jokes for you. But yeah, P said he met someone who was 110 years old, also met the oldest Confederate widow over in Alabama. Wow, really? That's pretty cool. 105 years old. This Miss Helen's 105 years old in Alabama. Sweet Leaf, Gail's on, and she hadn't said hey to you yet, I don't think. If she did, I missed it. She's talking about horse pills for everybody. Horse pills for everybody. That's why some people are looking over in space right now. Ice cream? Taking too many horse pills. Run, Pete. Ryan, see the lizard people. See. Gail, you know, them horse pills are pretty bad. We don't take them in the South. You know, that's why we're not looking into space. Oh, wow. Pete, did you know that the Tooth Fairy is 111 years old? Wow. War Defenders. Would love to hear stories from older people what they have saw. Yeah, they saw a lot of stuff. Yeah, back in my day, I can't really remember what I really saw, but I'm gonna make it up. I saw this movie one time with Nicolas Cage in it, so I'm gonna use it as an example. I'm just kidding. DYL, good morning to you. Whoa, the woman you met that was a widow from the Confederates was 14 and she married a 60-year-old. Well, happy birthday, Miss Helen in Birmingham, Alabama. And she's going to keep herself young with wine, desserts, and men with mustaches that tickle her fancy. 25 minutes past the hour, ladies and germs. 60, 69 degrees in the Atlanta market. 67, I'm sorry. High near 93, low near 63 tonight. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for those rodents, critters, or gooey things at all. Michael the Groove can exterminate and lay that Smackdown for you. All right. Speaking of what's coming out, speaking of Nicolas Cage, I got to do this one. I got to do this one, guys. Nick Cage, I've been watching a lot of his movies as of late. He's got a new one coming out today, hitting this weekend. Shane will probably talk about it on Monday. I don't know if it's going to be number one or anything, but it's called LongLegs. And it's coming out this evening. And actually, it's going to be in movie theaters. It's about an FBI agent named Lee Harler. And this person investigates into a series of murders attributed to a serial killer. Guess who's playing the serial killer named LongLegs, guys? Oh, you guessed it, Nicolas Cage. Cage adopts a pale skin, white hair, and got skinny for this role. It's called LongLegs. It's out in theaters this weekend. Sweet Leaf 21 and up, puff, puff, puff. Sweet Leaf says, oh, you need some, Gail, with those. Stay away from those horse pills. Here's something for you. He's throwing it, catch it. He's throwing it over to you, Gail, from Sweet Leaf. Sue says, look, don't throw mine, but you can throw yours. Bob's like, Sharon, what's up with that? Alice in Canada says, I can't have any of that, but I think a margarita sounds good right now. It's early morning for you, young lady. 5 o'clock somewhere, right? For you Alan Jackson fans out there and Jimmy Webb fans. Oh, Lord. Deep breaths. Are you paying attention to the Paris Olympics this summer? 20% say yes, 64% say no, and 16% say maybe. Bob, Alice. Gail's like, Bob, you're going to share, even though you don't want to. Told you she's an OG. I heard about that, Ben, from Volley earlier. I heard about that. France has fallen. I don't know if it's funny, but is it like are you talking about a game they've fallen, or are you talking about seriously being attacked? Because a game is fine to laugh at. Games, I don't mind people doing that, but just let me know what it is, brother. What's up, Cher? Our other OG is in here this morning. Good morning, everybody in the Navajo Nation. Happy Friday. Our other OG is in here, Cher. Good morning. Hey, Gail, Cher's in here. Say hello to her. You guys hadn't said hello to each other. I hadn't seen you on. Gail has been on the feed off and on, but I hadn't seen you guys say hello to each other, and I'm missing that. My two OGs. Pete saying good morning to Cher. All right. So there you go. LongLegs is a kind of a pale skinned, white-haired Nicolas Cage playing a serial killer. So there you go. And so it's going to be a pretty good one. A pretty good one, as they say in the South. Oh, man. Everybody's saying good morning to Cher. You're like, we know she's one of the OGs. Cher's like, yeah. Start paying attention. I'm in the house. I just woke up. I came out of my sweet cell. You know, Gail and Cher have been with so long, they got private cells in their penitentiary with their own bathrooms and everything in there. Oh, Lord. I think we'll be all right, Bruce. I think we'll be all right. I agree with you, Bruce. I think we got it all controlled. Thank you. Hey, wait. Here we go. Finally. As we get ready to go into break, we're going to go back to our feed for our listeners. Gail says hello to Cher. Watch out, Ryan is seeing lizard people. I'm not seeing lizard people. Don't make me come get you. Cher, you know I'm not doing all that. Gail's trying to get reptiles. Nope, not seeing any of that. I'll leave that up to my, how you say it? I try to say this. I don't use the word conspiracy theory. Yes. Because there's so many people that research things. I call them researchers. So I leave that up to my researchers to do that one there. So there you go. Politically, they have fallen to the far left. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that is funny then, Ben. I was hoping nobody got hurt, because Polly told me there was something going on. It sounded like there was some fires and stuff going on. I guess people they call it protesting. Burning cities down and tearing things up is not protesting. We learned our lesson in the United States. Yes. Everybody's like, well, the United States did it. Yes, I know. But we didn't do it. We don't do it all the time. The left and the right here don't do it all the time. Anyway, yeah, no, just crazy politics, same as everywhere else. Oh, all right, Ben. Because, I was a little worried you were talking about the, France losing a soccer game and everything, and we don't want to make them too mad at us. Now, politics, yeah, we make fun of that crap all day. Thank you, Ben, for explaining, brother. Anyway, Toothy, woohoo! She says hello to Cher. Oh my God, the lizard people are back. I don't know where they. I don't know anything about that. I'm not into that conspiracy. I'll look at chemtrails. People say something like that. That's cool. I'll look at like Red says that the mountains used to be buildings. That sounds something reasonable to look into. But lizard people, reptiles, I'm not much into that. But if you are, I'm not saying anything bad about you. Oh, anyway. Gail says, Cher, what do you think of President Ding Dong's news conference? Oh, thank you, Cher. She's like, I ain't watching. I ain't got time for that crap. I ain't watching any of this stuff. Over here in Iowa, we're trying to get ourselves back to normal. I pray for him and the people that he in his circle retire him. Yeah, I do too. Well, he is. He should. You're right, Martin. He is done. Don't worry. And you guys can talk that stuff in there. I'm gonna go back to something else. Let you guys talk, because that's what. Guys, I got a guy named that came on this morning, truck driver, who's wanting to push the show nationwide for me, and he's the Rascal Flatbeds, and he knows there might be a way to do it, and for truck drivers, and he likes the conspiracy stuff. He's like, he was talking about that most truck drivers just don't want to hear the left and the right stuff and everything. So there you go. Well, you know, that what you're saying there, Captain Hump Buns, probably goes with more of a let's go home now. Let's go home. Thank you, Sherry does need prayers. I love you guys praying for these people, even though you don't like them. That's so sweet. That's what we really are about in America, right there. That's what we're really about. I love it that people are praying. I love you guys for doing that. I'm praying for all of them too. I told you I prayed for over those two guys after that debacle of a debate between the two. I prayed over them that night, both of them. People, I was like, you can dislike me for praying over these guys, but you know, I'm imperfect, so I can't judge them for being imperfect. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. 35 minutes past the hour. We're going to take a break. It's not a left and a right thing. You're right about that. I think we should put age limits on presidents. Thank you, brother. That's what we say. I do. You're right about that, Martin. You really are. You mean that drinking sounds like yummy? Yummy, it does. So yeah, I knew we had more smart people. I knew we had more educated people out there than CNN and Snooze Max tries to pretend like you guys are not. All right, back in a moment. Got more to talk about and everything. Ooh, what drink does sound pretty good, guys. You guys do that. Back here in a moment on the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Our poll question this morning, are you actually paying attention to the Paris Olympics this summer? But, you know, Ben is the second one that kind of gave me this information about the politics things going on. And Polly said there were some riots, kind of fiery riots in the streets. So that's going to mess up the Summer Olympics. But yes, for 19% of you, no, 65% of you, 16% of you say maybe. But you are, 100% of you are probably watching Paris burn. So I'm not laughing. Just the way Molly had said it, and then Ben came in. Bang in a moment. Wow, you guys. Pretty much. There you go, Captain Humbuns. I think both of them are not holding up too well. I think we forced these men into, this is my opinion about it. I think we forced these two men to be our candidates, and all they really want to do is go play golf, and we should let them do it. We shouldn't be putting too much pressure on him. But yeah, the GOP candidate is handling it better than the current incumbent. So you are correct about that, McGee. Yeah, Coke and raspberry mixed together. Yeah, I would. I mean, I'm not into the lizard people thing, but that sounds cool. A dead lizard, it's a Coke and a raspberry mixed together. Oh, that sounds good. Pinky polka dot socks. Let me see. No, I didn't wear mine this morning, Martin. Keep an eye on me. What do you mean? A Coke and a raspberry sounds good together. Raspberry flavor sounds good together. Mm-hmm. Dude, hillbillies make fun of for everyone. We just sit back and laugh at them. That's our Southern people right there. They're like, and they think we don't, and they think we don't. That's what's coming when we sitting around in a group together. That's what we're saying, right, Bruce? And they think we're dumb, and they think we're dumb. Whoa! Oh, wait a minute! Now I see what you're talking about, Gail. You put that in there. Ryan was streaking. Cheryl was not streaking earlier. She's telling a story. He is wearing one pink sock and one polka dot sock. Now I see where you. All right, Gail. I get it now. I had to go back and see it. No, man, that thing has to hang free, Martin. Two Fairy says, yep, when I first tried it, I thought it was what? Actually a dead lizard in a drink. I bet you did. That sounds good, the raspberry flavor in the Coke. I like the cherry Coke. I like lemon lime Coke sometimes. That sounds good. That drink does sound tasty, don't it? Think of Gail. Gail's just trying to catch up with all the pick. She ain't been on enough lately to pick on me. She's just trying to catch up. It's gonna make me cry. That would be funny to see. I'm gonna have to just get to. I wouldn't run in my, like that. But polka dot socks, I might get some. Kiddo, I don't know how old you are. We are adults here. We do have some kids in here. But I have a wife. I'm married. I don't know what men are women. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. We don't know what that means here, kiddo. We don't. Oh, you got yours on? There you go. Got to go, Rhino. Late here in Oz. Oh, okay, brother. You have a good weekend. Don't work too hard, brother. Thank you for everybody for what you do every day. Take care of families, all of you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. To help a brother out, like, subscribe, and share on the YouTube page. Go to our Cash App at $RyanShelander. That's $RyanShelander. There you go. Also, you can go to paypal.me/RyanShelander to help a brother out. All right. You're on well water, says Bruce. There you go. For the water tastes like metal. Ugh. We're talking about water in the feed. All right. Ugh. Water, gross. Ugh. Water's got to have some flavor in it for me. Ew, water, gross. Gross water. Who wants water? Who wants water? I'm just kidding. All right, sports time, guys. And are you paying attention to the Paris Olympics this summer? The ones with the burning the city down. I'm just kidding. 18% say yes, 67% say no, 15% say maybe. Oh, yes. All right, let's jump into a couple little sports news coming up this weekend. CFL football. Today, the Stampeders taking on those Blue Bombers, 8:30 p.m. Saturday and Sunday games at 7 o'clock with the Rough Riders and the BC Lions. And then Sundays is Red Blacks and Elks. That's Canadian Football League action. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, Sunbelt baseball action this weekend tonight. The Atlanta Crackers take on the Bucks, 6:35. 7:05 have the Aviators Wild Things, Blues and Canyons at 7:05. And the Gold Diggers head over to Chuggalogga to take on the Monsters on the Alabama side of things at 8:05 p.m. Again, tomorrow night, the Crackers and the Bucks, same time. The Gold Diggers and Monsters at 7:05. The Aviators and Wild Things at 7:05. And the Blues and the Canyons at 7:05 Eastern. There you go. You can check out all those games. Going to the store now to get what? Martin says, I'm going to the store now to get these socks and jock straps. Okay, get them. Good morning, BK on the air joining us. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing very well this morning. The guy I call an expert in everything in entertainment, music, TV, radio shows, movies, and everything. BK, did you hear about the new Nicolas Cage movie tonight? Or it's coming out. It's supposed to be coming out today. I think it's called LongLegs. He's kind of playing a killer. Oh. I've been watching a lot of Nicolas Cage movies lately. So I'm excited to see that. Water is life. Yes, AG, it is. Ew, I don't want it though. It's gross. All right, in more sports news, FPHL, where the Columbus River Dragons are part of, has expanded in the northern region and the southern regions and everything. I think we've got about 20 teams now in the FPHL. This is fantastic. Well, Danville, Illinois have the Dashers hockey team coming up north. Also, Hudson Valley, New York has got Hudson Valley Venom is going to be heading there. That's 2 teams in the north. 2 teams in the south include Monroe in Monroe, Louisiana. And over in Athens, Georgia, we got another Georgia team in the FPHL, Athens Rock Lobsters in Athens, Georgia, joining us up. Biden, because, Biden said he was his. They're going to come together and rule the country. And then all my preppers out there be like, we told you they all like each other. Now you want to come out here and have me protect you? I don't know really, Martin. I don't know, honestly. But anyway, there you go. I want to say welcome into Georgia, Athens Rock Lobsters this morning to you. It's gonna be Vice President Harris. I'm mean, man. I'm just mean. Putting everybody together. I'm just mean. All right, WWE this weekend. Coming up tonight, Smackdown, 8 p.m., Tiffany Stratton's segment, Money in the Bank winner. Michelle takes on Nia Jax. Angel and Bartodo takes on Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin. Solo in the Bloodline there. Paul Heyman's response. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, KO, and more. It's 8 p.m. tonight on Fox. Also 10 p.m. tonight, AEW Rampage. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m., AEW Collision. A couple of newsworthy notes here for you, Gail. Pay attention. Drew McIntyre has signed with a new talent agency that's going to handle all of his deals and make him more money. I hope it's not Vic. I never liked him. I hope not. Oh, come on. No. Vic, he's deep state agent. Yeah. Drew McIntyre, there you go. Also, Matt Cardona responds that, hey, I'm not going to AEW. No worries about that. And Stephanie Wagler, who just lost the New Japan Pro Wrestling's open weight title for the women to Mercedes Moné, it's been signed with the WWE. So there you go. I don't think it's on the list either. It's going to be Mike Pence again. My listeners are asking, who do you think is going to be VP nominee with the GOP presidential candidate? I think Mike Pence again. I'll give him a second chance. I won't let my people kill you this time. I promise you, I won't let them kill you this time. So come back, Mike. Come back. Might be like, okay. Just kidding. I'm trying to stay away from all that because my they want to push this show to a different level. So we're going to stay away from it on both sides. Also, Bold and the Beautiful. I'm going to give you some updates on Bold and the Beautiful and Young and the Restless in the next hour. So there you go. Bruce is like, okay. He's laughing. He's thinking it's funny. He knows. We Southern. We make fun of everything. Bite my tongue about what? About what? Making fun of them? I'm going to make fun of them. Make fun of everybody. I don't think I'm with you on that one, Martin. That was never going to happen. Well, you know, some of his supporters wanted to kill him. So Matt Cordana, yeah, fire. So you know, he's going to give him a second chance. Well, you know, according to the preppers out there, they all working together. So I'm going to probably start going out and hang out with preppers. He's not a turncoat. He did his job. I don't want to get into that, but he did his job. He did what he was supposed to do. Still at the bakery. Good morning, all. What's up, Matthew? He did his job. He's going to get a second chance. He did what he was supposed to do. And then all those crazy people started tearing everything up. And then the people that were there were like, well, what's going on? What the hell are these people doing? I'm going back to the hotel. I know somebody that lived here in Noonan that said, I'm going back to the hotel. I ain't getting involved. I'm not bringing their names up because I don't want nobody to say anything to them. Messing with them at all because they went there. No. We're not doing that. We're good people. There's good people that turn around and walked away and said, I ain't being part of this. Don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. That they were good people and they were bad. Newsflash, says Gail from Tennessee. Elon is setting up shop on Mars. Yeah. He's not taking my Braves. You're not taking my Braves. They can have President Ding Dong all day long. But he's not a ding dong, he's just an old man. Bali says, what? Deep State hasn't done a deal with RFK yet. It's still going with him. RFK is wild card. You want RFK? Okay. Everybody has a different point of view. We just all know that this poor guy is too poor guy that's currently sitting there needs to have a rest. But I don't want to hear somebody say his wife's abusing him when they're throwing their kids out on the street. You know, his wife's abusive, and I'm gonna throw my son out on the street and let him be a homeless man. Wait, you guys are on Earth? Very strange. I know, AJ, right? Thank you, Big Al. I don't think there's going to be a normal president. None of the ones we got right now. And Bali feels like the RFK is his best choice. I didn't want to get into this. I know, AJ, they're on Earth, man. Can we come be with you where you're at, AJ? I want to come be with you. You show in the UK, Queen King can dissolve Parliament. Yes, that's right, Bali. By the way, I love the song Back to the Hotel. I know it ages me. No, Bruce, that's fine. Bruce is like, let's get away from this topic here. Get something else. Ryan was talking sports and wrestling. I want to get away from this. Bruce is like, look, us preppers don't want to talk about it. We've been warning you guys for years. You didn't listen in the first place. You didn't listen in the first place. Anyway, 10-4 on that. Thank you, Bruce. Good morning, AU. How you doing, brother? Always be prepared, but it's not being paranoid. No, preppers are not paranoid. They don't get into the whole lizard people thing. They're just like, look, all those idiots, none of them like us. And you're like, well, you can't argue with that logic. What's on Lyrical Wisdom this week? I don't know until they come in. Last week they had Bolly's song on. Thank you, Gail, for bringing up that. Hey, Hugh, what's up? Hope you're doing good this morning. Thank you for joining us. We're going to take a break, another break. And when we return on the show, we get ready for the next period. We should have Warrior Defenders, the one, the only. H.G.D. Reese, the author of Life After Silence, returns on the show next hour. Back in a moment. Martin, hope I didn't offend you, brother, but Captain Hot Buns, it's good to prep. You never know when you may need it. Yeah. No, man, I've never, ever been one of those people who thought people were doing that work. I never had but growing up in the South, you're just used to almost everybody doing it. So it's just like, yeah, it's not crazy. You just go, it's the guy next door. He's used to doing it. He's a cool cat. We listen to Metallica together. That's cool. So, yeah, I agree with you on that one, Captain. Christopher says, good morning, everyone. Back to Christopher. God bless you, brother. No, Michael, you don't know. But I don't want either one of them because I don't want the guy on the Epstein's list up there, bringing teenagers into the White House either. Michael's just one of those guys that's crazy. There's something wrong, man. There's something wrong with people that don't believe lizard people are real. No, I got people that are preppers that are my friends. Those are the ones that are smart ones. Daniel, what we see as prepping is what our grandparents and great-grandparents used to do to survive. Amen, brother. That's exactly what it is. Especially in the area in the state you live in, that was one of the biggest ones, that all that farmland and stuff in Missouri. Bruce, come on, preppers. We can't forget what our families taught us. Amen, brother. Amen. That's what I'm saying. Last week was good. Shane B had a show last night. It was long, but the guest was good. Why are you talking about somebody else's show on my show, Gail? I'm just kidding. I don't know about that. There's something going on up there in spaces, Big Al. Could be. You never know. Oh, Gates. I never really paid attention to him, but I probably wouldn't. I don't trust any multi-billionaires anyway. Until I become a multi-billionaire, then I'll trust myself. But I agree with you on that, Cher. No. We're not giving horse pills to everybody. Southern people will tell you that was the stupidest idea for COVID. Horse pills? What the hell? I shoved them up my horse's butt. And you're going to, what? That's what Southern people are saying. What? And they call us crazy for prepping. I grew up in canning our food, and yeah, man, we did the same thing. We did canned foods, some of the stuff. We used to do the beans, Daniel. Oh man, one of my favorite things, and even to this day, one of my favorite things is putting cucumbers in vinegar. Good morning.
Good morning, Rob.
Oh, you're on the phone. I thought you were coming in.
My phone decided to do a restart. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Well, it's all right.
I'm not coming in today.
Okay, no problem.
So, we're on topic of lizard people.
No. We're not gonna talk about that. Gail misses.
You had a chance to read the book?
I started reading the first few pages. I hadn't had a chance to get through it at all. It's good so far. I'm not gonna be able to get through it. It's gonna take a while to get through it, but I'm gonna read it. Try to read some this weekend.
Well, I was looking on Noonan Bookstore. If you wanted to order it online, you can get it through them now too. Along with Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Books A Million, and there's one more that I'm forgetting about. Oh,
True. I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. Well, I got a new listener that wants to push this show further out, and he might be able to help me do it. He wants me all across. He wants me across AM radio stations for truck drivers, newsers, and people like for truckers, newsers, and other people like that. He wants me. I guess he wants me to take over where Coast to Coast used to do. I'll do it.
Oh, I miss that show, Coast to Coast. I miss it so much.
Craig, good morning to you. Gail says, Sweetleaf, yeah, they need to be passing that. Bob's not going to, he ain't going to let you take it from him. That's right, Martin. Toofy is 14, by the way, so just to let you guys know, kind of watch some of the language. You're saying congratulations to Warrior Defenders? Yeah, good. She's on my show. She's not going to be on these other shows you're trying to promote. That's all right. Red Flat Bed wants me all over the country. So London is where Toothy's from. Yeah, fresh green bean, onion soup mix. And oh, man, you get me hungry, Daniel. Bruce said he wants to hear about what research you did on the lizard people.
I watched a video last night about flying lizards in South Asia. Does that count?
Well, it's the same difference. I guess.
But they're only like 2 inches long. They're very tiny little flying lizards.
Oh, well, there you go, Bruce. That was hers. Oh, okay, Craig. Cool. Little what records? What is that one, Martin? Oh, by the way, if you guys want to do a Christmas song for us, an original Christmas song, you're going to write it and sing it and everything, send it over to the radio station. And you can also help out. Jim Morrison was the Lizard King. That's right. Jim Morrison was the Lizard King. He could do anything. That's right, Daniel. There was only one true Lizard King. And that was Jim Morrison. You guys want to help a brother out? $sign RyanShelander. $sign RyanShelander. RyanShelander. Bruce, you down with what, brother? Did I miss something? Oh, knowledge. Yeah, bro, me too. That's why I love speaking with all of you guys. Pete says, thanks, Gail. Well, why'd you congratulate Pete? He made it to, Pete got congratulated for making it to work today. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I missed it. There's so many people on the feed. I can't read everything. You guys are confusing me. Oh, Lord. My email freezes up. All right, that don't matter. You know what they're going to say.
Southern Rewards. Check out the Southern Rewards cashback account from Southern States Bank, where debit card transactions earn you cashback. With our Southern Rewards cashback account, you can earn up to $30 a month. Sign up for your Southern Rewards cashback account today. Terms and conditions apply. Visit your nearest branch and check us out online at SouthernStatesBank.com.
Oh, he made it to the labor camp. Okay. That's work, I think.
Yes.
Knowing Pete's sense of humor, that's work. Pete's wife, silly DJ. What congratulations about Pete's wife? She's on the radio and she's doing an interview now. Oh, you're talking about her book. Okay, all right. Okay, now I get it. See, they're just going through so much stuff. I'm confused, HD.
Well, thank you.
I will tell Andrew. Hello.
Whoever said that.
Gail.
I can't read the feed while I'm on the phone.
Well, Gail of Gail and the Zoo Crew up in Tennessee. She's always saying nice things about it to everybody else. God, these people are so stupid. They call again. You guys, you know how bad I did them yesterday? I can't even tell you on the feed how bad I did them. I was downright mean to them. This book? Are you talking about this book? That's right.
And check it out, read it, leave a review online. Let me know what you think. I love to hear from my readers.
Our services are no cost, and all our information is available on our website at www.countyreports.org.
Look, guys, she signed it for me. I'm special. I'm special.
Of course you are.
She told me I could sell it online somewhere. So this coming up week, I'm gonna have an auction with this. So I could sell it. We're gonna start off with 100. Give me 100. Give me 100. Give me 200. Give me 300. Give me 500. 500. 1,000. Come on.
Well, at every event I do, it sells out. So
See, there you go.
You gotta order it online.
Just as soon as HD decides to stop selling these, then I'm gonna go online and sell this one for a couple million. Because I know you guys are gonna want it. What's up, Bailey? How you doing in Oregon? Good morning. Cupcakes for Ryan. Thank you, Gail. Good morning, Bailey. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Brutal Impact. Whoa, I love that name. Love Faith Ministry, brother. I love that name, brother. All right, we're getting ready to go on. Oh, that's sweet. Big Owl in Maine. Good morning, Maine. Tired, just woke up. Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. 50,000 plus of you worldwide on the Shoutcast. Shout it out loud across the RyanORadio media page. Earth Rock Radio. New Mexico, Arizona, and the Navajo Nation. We're also across the British Columbia Isles of Canada. And, ladies and gentlemen, we're across 99.1 FM, WQEE the Key, radio for real people. New It's the home of inspirational talk, Southern sports, and more. Go Warrior Defenders coming up. That's right. And everything. I've heard about those, Martin. All right, let's jump into it. Welcome everybody in. Happy birthday to you, Liam. You're going to turn 18 in 55 minutes. Happy birthday to you, buddy. All right, we've got a great guest on this morning. As always, it's Friday. We got guests all week this week, guests all week next week on the show, and we appreciate everybody for being with us. Please welcome. She is the host of Empowered Strike Back Mondays on the network here, 10:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's also podcast platform after that, all your favorite podcast places to get it. And she is the author of the book, Life After Silence. I love this book. I've got a signed copy. Be jealous. Yeah, be jealous, everybody. And she is Warrior Defender's very own, the one, the only, HD Reese. Good morning, HD Reese.
Good morning, Ryan, and everyone out there. So excited to be here this Friday, talking about safety in public. And read the book, Life After Silence. If you like dystopian sci-fi, grab it now.
That's right. That's right, guys. And Bailey said you already had your birthday on the 29th. Mine was the 28th, so we're close to the same age there. Guys, read it. Read it. I've got a signed copy. Be jealous. I know you're jealous. And HD, you told me that this was going to be worth a few bucks with you signing it. So you know what? I'm going to give it a couple of months when all of your books have sold out at all the venues, and I'm going to sell this thing online for a couple million.
Well, you can get it online right now, but
Thank you.
Every time I host a book signing, the books sell out at the signing. So it's pretty exciting. I love hearing from my readers. Feedback has been amazing. So when you get the book, go ahead and put a review out online. Anywhere you can buy books, it's available everywhere.
Yep. Before we get into today's topic and everything, because we do got a few minutes, let's talk about your last public appearance here. I think you did something at a comic book store or something.
Superhero Comics. Let me tell you, that place was hopping.
I love comics.
30 vendors, antique toys, comic book swaps, pops everywhere. Great audience, and it was a fabulous event. They host them every other month. So check out Superhero Comics for the collectors, and then I will be at another event August 15th. So check out Life After Silence on Facebook and Instagram for updates on that.
There you go. Definitely so. Can't wait for that. We'll talk a little bit more about it before we get you out of here and everything. And we're going to topic this morning, ladies and gentlemen, and also her day job, besides being an extraordinary author and radio show host, is the thing called Warrior Defenders. And Warrior Defenders is about, women defending themselves against these evil mutant men out here, because they're more mutants. And that's where I think the idea for this book came from, is these mutant men. But still, let's talk about our topic today, this morning. What are we getting into this morning?
Well, it's public safety and keeping yourself safe in public. There have been so many instances on Facebook in the last few weeks about women being approached by strangers at parks, at the pool.
I've heard that.
At shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been disturbing. So some of the stories have been downright creepy, and they all have gotten away safe. But for the ones that don't get away safe, we don't hear about those stories.
Exactly.
So I don't want to see the victims being victimized. So I wanted to share some tips about what to do when you're approached by strangers.
All right. Well, let's jump into it. Do you know what to do if you're being followed at a store, or if you're in a park with the little ones?
Right. And that's the hardest thing for a mom out there trying to let her kids enjoy the summer, or out there trying to shop. And there's been examples of strangers coming up to them and their children, asking them point blank questions like, do you have a car? and we do have a homeless population. And
Yeah.
sometimes there's actually some people that are more desperate. So when you're being followed or you feel like you're at a park and somebody comes up to you and your littles, you want to remain cautious and trust your intuition. You should always have some type of self-defense item on you, such as a pepper spray or a striking tool, which I talked about on my show on Monday.
Yes, you did.
Power Strike Back, to layer your protection. Always have a plan. So if you feel like you are being harassed, you need to already have a plan in your head so you don't panic and not know what to do.
Right.
Get your phone out, have that in your hand, have your panic button to call 911 on all the phones have those now if you needed to do it. And 911 is not going to feel harassed when you call and say, look, some creepo is following me in the store.
Most of those are ladies.
In the parking lot, or I'm at the public pool and there's a creepo hanging around the playground and things like that. So get them on the phone to get yourself to a safe location while you're doing that. You can tell 911, I'm going to put my phone in my pocket, but I'm going to leave you on the phone until I get to my car.
Exactly.
They need to get to their car.
Exactly. And you're talking about that. And most of the 911 operators, I'm not saying all of them, but most of them are female. So they do understand, but all of them understand. And they say, all right, honey, whatever's safe, do whatever you got to do. We will be there for you. I'm sending a car out right now. They take this serious. So don't feel like you said, that you're bothering them, because this is serious to these 911 callers. They don't go, oh, this is a crank caller. Get over yourself, or you're worried about somebody falling. They immediately jump on this. This is important to them.
It is. And unfortunately, Georgia is one of the highest human trafficking states right now in the South, because they can get you to the international airport or get you across the state lines in about 4 hours before anybody knows you're missing, before the workday is even over, for your husband not to know that you never made it home. And also, another safety problem is that the passports do not need to be updated for little kids.
Yes.
5 years.
Yes.
And I know that there's a few people trying to change that law, but right now it's not in effect, and traffickers use that to their advantage. So we have to be careful to teach our children as well. And it's not just stranger danger for adults, it's stranger danger for children and adults.
For everybody.
At this point.
Yes.
And our children need to know how to call for help. They should have a body alarm on them if they are in a place where they are close to you, but they feel like somebody's bothering them. Some of the parks get very crowded, so teach your children to pull that alarm if they need to pull it, so that they can get your attention quickly, or they know that it's a major emergency. Teach them it's only for major issues, major feelings, trusting their intuition as well. And that way they can get help, even if you're not close enough, you can hear them. And it's a scary situation for moms with littles out there. And
for sure.
They need to teach their kids, if you feel like something's uncomfortable, come back to me. Don't rely on me to trust your instincts. There's been instances where they're using women as well to talk to other women, to distract, so that the guys can come and get the kids. These have been scary situations online. So teach your children how to yell, how to say no, how to have that body alarm with them, know how to pull it. And then you need to have something on you to make sure that you're safe. Now, if you're walking in a park or something like that, if somebody comes up to you in a car, they're wanting directions. They're using every ploy they can to get your attention. If you feel like they're being weird, you go the opposite direction of the car that's traveling. So if they're traveling forward, you're going to walk back, because it's going to take them longer to turn the car around to get you in the vehicle. And that is the situational awareness, as always, is paramount. But if you make it more difficult for them, you make yourself a hard target.
Yeah.
If you're in the parking lot, there's been instances where people are being approached by homeless people who have attempted to grab their purse.
Whoa.
And this is local. These are just local stories that I'm seeing out there, and they need to know how to defend themselves. Now, it is not my call whether you give up your rent money that's in your purse for your life. But if they try to take you, you need to fight. Otherwise, you can give it up if you want to for your valuables to prevent a fight. But if you're going to start a fight, you have to finish it. So you have to be trained with the knowledge not to strike to end the seconds in 5 seconds, end the fight 5 seconds or less.
That's right.
And we go over that in my drill classes for women's self-defense, but I also do teach the children as well in classes, and they can learn with their moms too, and that makes it a lot easier. Have a safety plan in place so your kids know what to do and how to get to the car or how to get to somebody safe. Teach them how to dial 911 if they need to. There's been many instances where children have saved their parents by dialing 911. It's scary stories. But I just really want to make sure that people can trust their instincts. Go back into the store. If somebody's trying to follow you, get in your car and lock it immediately. Don't wait for your car to engage the lock.
Right.
Lock it. And, get on the phone immediately. As soon as you get in your car, lock the car, get on the phone. If you're not already on the phone with 911, they'll realize you're calling for help, and bad guys don't ever want to be recognized, so they're going to disappear. If you're in a park or a pool area and there's this car hanging around, you can call the police and tell them something's going on if you have that feeling, and they will come out and just do a ride through. And maybe that person, if they have bad intentions, they'll leave. And we need to take our power back. We need to empower ourselves to know what to do. And these stories that I want to talk to these people before something bad happens.
Right.
Don't wait until something bad happens.
Exactly.
Learn how to have a safer tomorrow. Learn today.
Yes.
There's been an instance where in a town just down from us, where this lady was approached while she was shopping in the store with her young girl, and this guy was talking to the young girl and trying to make friends with her, and the lady was like, okay, we're gonna go, and she figured that, once she went to the register, that he would stop watching them, and he was watching them from a couple aisles over, so she didn't feel very comfortable. She decided to make a faux and go to customer service and say there was a problem with the receipt. And of course, that's going to take a while. In the process, she told those people at customer service that this guy is following them, and they made sure to have security escort her out the door. Don't be afraid to ask for help.
Exactly. Well,
don't be embarrassed.
No, don't be embarrassed, because the thing about it is, you've told us a number of times, you talked about a number of times, HD, and the thing about it is, more people want to help each other out and come together and make sure people are safe, because if you own a business or if you're a big box store, you want these customers coming back, and if something happens, 9 times out of 10, people are not going to go back to those places because they're going to feel like, hey man, there's just not enough safety precautions there and everything. So, but if some of these people around here would stop, throwing the kids out on the street every 2 months, then they maybe wouldn't be homeless. But anyway, that's a different point. So, I'll throw my kid out there, but I'm going to fight for.
He's not the best, but we still need to be kind to each other. But some people, when they're struggling, will turn towards violence or trafficking to get money off of people, and they're watching you. We're always being watched by the bad guys. And bad guys don't always look like bad guys.
No, they don't.
And I've had this discussion with a few people. They're like, oh, that looks like a good person. As they go to online and look at mugshots and tell me if that person looks like a good person or not, they're already in jail. So even if they're not always running around looking like thugs. They're
Right.
Nice. Look at Ted Bundy. He was a nice looking guy.
I know, right?
Dangerous. Right. So we have to trust our intuition, not what they look like, and their body language. Watch their
Exactly.
A
Wow.
lot of people don't realize that. So it's something that we constantly, especially as women, have to be aware of. And some instances, these people were watching so closely that when they were in the store with their husbands and their husbands went to another department,
Mm-hmm.
then the guy approached them.
I-
So these circumstances have been, and then of course after that they call me and they're like, we need to learn how to defend ourselves. So it's not about if it will happen, it's about a when you will be spotted by that guy, and will they think you're an easy target or a hard target. Make yourself a hard target. Keep your head up, walk with confidence, have that head on a pivot all the time so you can look around and watch the body language of everybody around you. And like I said in the feed on YouTube, being prepared is not being paranoid.
Right. Exactly.
So there was a circumstance where this guy was talking to this lady and he was really bothering her, and it was late at night, and he was like, what you doing, where you going, and these people said, hey lady, do you need a ride? Because she was walking away to her car.
Uh-huh.
And and if it's another set of women and you trust your intuition that those people have good intentions, you can get a ride from somebody or ask for help or say, hey, can I borrow your phone? Mine just stopped working, and then call 911 from their phone. So there's always a circumstance to work around that. And of course that person will leave at that point. He's like, oh, well, obviously you don't have everything together, you don't have your phone together, or you're asking for help and you've now involved somebody else.
Yep.
Also, there's another thing. There's a lot of walkers out there, and I know a lot of people feeling sorry for people walking in 90 plus 100-degree weather.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good idea anymore for any reason to pick up anybody on the side of the road unless you know who they are. And as women, we're trained to be friendly
Mm-hmm.
and nice and caring, but at this point, you do not know if that person that's walking is a ploy, or if he'll get in the car and pepper spray you, or if he'll get in the car and pull a gun.
Right.
And it's
Exactly.
not worth your life to get involved in a circumstance that you can avoid. If you see somebody broke down on the side of the road, you can call the police and have somebody come check on them. You don't have to get out of your car and do it.
Exactly. I mean, these are great tips, and everybody's talking about it in the feed too. This is wonderful tips. Now, before we get ready to find out where you're going to be next and all that good stuff, what about being in large crowds? Like you're going to, just say, like when you have Christmas parade or something like that, you're going to a large events that they have in downtown, like we have Market Day or something. Just large events that are going on, concerts and stuff. How about that? Going to those places like that.
Right. So in concerts, you want to make sure that you have, and in large events, keep your valuables close to you. Get a over-the-shoulder crossbody, and don't let it go behind you. Have that go in front of you so that you can have your hand on it at all times. It's a less easy target for them to purse snatch and grab it. And also with your children, teach them how important it is to stay close to you. Don't run off, especially if you're in downtown. You could get accidentally run over in circumstances like that, but stay close
Yes.
to you. Have them in eyesight at all times. Teach them how important it is to yell if a stranger comes up to them, and keep your head up and watching people's body language. It takes nothing but an accidental bump in a crowd to take your valuables. And there has been videos, and it's heartbreaking to watch them, but if you guys want to look at how quickly a child can be taken right out of your own arms at an
Yes.
event, if you do not know how to defend yourself at that time, they can get away, and they can run away pretty fast with your children in their hands. So I'm not trying to scare people, but I want you to be aware of people that are talking to your children, people that are talking to you, maybe trying to distract you from keeping an eye on your children. They're working in teams. So in large events and crowds, you want to keep everything secure, keep your children there, have a safety have parent guide books on warriordefenders.com that teach you how to have these conversations with your kids, because those are not easy conversations to have. And to realize that if you think you're being followed, turn around, walk the other direction. Don't act like you're getting on your phone. If you pick up your phone, you're on the phone with the police or 911. You want to make sure that you're always being aware. And please, everybody, please don't wear pods in your ears or noise canceling headsets, because that turns off your situational awareness.
Exactly. Well, what's coming up next for Warrior Defenders, and where is H.D. Reese going to be heading out to promote her book as well?
Well, we will be doing a class in Villa Rica at Welcome Home on July 22nd. I also have some corporate trainings that are lined up for different businesses in the area to teach them how to keep their employees safe. And we also are doing seminars for seniors as well, to teach them how to be empowered and altering their way they can defend themselves as they get older. They can't run, and they can use their canes and walkers to defend themselves. And we're also going to have some fun shows coming up for Empower Strike Back, some retro fun shows, getting ready for back to school safety. For the classes weekly, our Extra Balance every week in downtown Noonan, and we do weekly drills and scenarios to build those survivor skills. All of this is on warriordefenders.com, Warrior Defenders on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok as well. Check out the substance tools that are available there. All kinds of different circumstances for different tools for different circumstances for defense.
Right.
And for the book, Life After Silence, and the children's book that is out is going to, Life After Silence is going to be presented at the Carnegie Library August 15th, as well as the upcoming bookstores in the area in the next few months. So check them out at Life After Silence on Facebook and Instagram as well, to stay tuned to wherever you can find me. And if you want to book a seminar for any age, 6 to 96, or a corporate training for your employees to know how to stay safe in any circumstance, please contact me before something happens, not after. Trauma is a lot harder to deal with, and if it can be prevented, it's better to prevent the trauma and get away safe than see a victim that I just don't want to see the victims. It hurts me to see all these victims out there that are so scared. So please contact me before something happens to you.
There you go. Well, once again, it's a honor to have H.D. Reese with us this morning. She'll be back Monday at 10:30 a.m. for her show on the network. And get that book and everything. You can get it anywhere online. And I've got mine, of course, and it's signed. So you guys can be jealous about that. We're going to let H.D. Reese out on good behavior.
Thank you, Rhino. It's great talking with you this morning. Have a wonderful weekend.
You do the same.
Thank you.
Back in a moment. All right. Great as always.
Thank you. I don't know if you've been seeing these stories, but they're...
I have heard about some of them. Yep.
Too close to home.
It is.
I'm like, you know what? We're addressing this today.
I like it. That's what we needed to do.
I will see you on Monday. But you have a fabulous weekend. If you get a chance, sit down and take some of your time and relax, okay?
I'm going to definitely do that.
Talk to you soon.
All right. Bye. Great interview. Yes, indeed. Yes. Good. Thank you. We got a few more minutes left. Wow, DYL. That's wow. Thank you, Pete. Of course, this is another great show, Pete. Thank you. Because, H.D. Reese came on. But it's always a good show with me. I'm just kidding. Thank you. It was another good one. It definitely was. All right, we got a few more minutes left. I'm ready to. All right. Now we're just going to sit here and take a nap. DYL. She's playing Darkness itself. View to chessboard. Ugh. I missed the interview. I would have loved to hear her. Well, you should have been here earlier, Pepper. Oh, that's good that they were being nice to you. If they wouldn't, then they're not good people. And these are all good people. Z. Unlike what the mainstream media tries to say, that all of us are evil in this world, except for them. My job got in the way. Well, Pepper, good morning. Welcome you in. Your job shouldn't have got in the way. And where's Poopy Pie this morning when you need her too? What is wrong with all of you guys not being here? Okay, why did you come on late? Yeah, she told the truth. That was another good one with H.D. Reese from Warrior Defenders and the author of Life After Silence. Coming up on Monday's show, we go inside the Coach Corner, Coach Tommy Lewis. Tuesday's show, we're going to have Richard Holdridge and Shane B with movie reviews in the final period. Richard Holdridge Sports Beats. And Thursday, we've got Courtney Lizzo from the Book of the Dead podcast. Next Friday, we're going to Miss Thomas coming with us. Uh-oh, no. Got to stop the music there. She is a mental health expert. We'll have her on the show next week as well. You can rewatch this YouTube after it's posted. That's right. I'll come off. You can rewatch it and give me another 1.7K views that I got getting. And I want to thank Rascal Flatbed for his suggestion. He sent some stuff over to me. We're going to be talking pretty soon, and we're going to be moving this thing to the next level like I've been wanting. Probably found the right guy. Pepper says, good morning, Bruce. Magnus, what's up, brother? You should be an ex-wrestler. You should have an ex-wrestler on the show. I can't have an ex-wrestler on the show. Chick Donovan can come on the show. If you remember him. He don't live too far from us. That would be cool. I could get him to come on the show. Talk a little wrestling. All right. Z says, Toothy says, Tooth Fairy. Tooth says, I call her Z. My cat is listening and annoying me because she's in your face. Oh. Well, I appreciate you tuning in from England there, listening. Are you paying attention to the Paris Olympics this summer? 24% say yes, no for 60%, and maybe for 16%. Aldridge, how you doing this morning? Upstate New York. Nice to see you again. It's been a while since you've been on. We've been trying to figure out where you've been too. Don't tell me work. I'm tired of you guys letting this little work thing get in the way of listening to this show. I'm just kidding. I have to work and take care of bills. Work and take care of bills? What? What? So where you been? Where you been? AJ said, man, work sucks. They do have to work, Z. They got bills to pay, most of them. Was on a drinking bender. Well, that's a better excuse than work, I guess. High school does too. You're right, Z. So she was on a drinking bender. Okay. So she forgot about us, huh? Martin says, I'm retired. Martin's retired. And he says, I got a little time to be with you guys. I know Daniel is currently working. Cher is currently retired, but when she first started listening to the show, she wasn't. She had a pretty good job. They let her listen to the show before she went in. Yeah, you overdid. So are you getting some professional help and everything, or you just stopping doing it? Next Friday, we've got a mental health expert and a coaching expert on the show with us from out of the Alpharetta, Atlanta area, driving down to the station to be on the show. Danny says, I got 13 years and I get to retire. At least all you guys get to retire. I don't. I'm stuck doing this the rest of my life. I'm going to be old man going, I tell you what, man, Metallica rules. Yeah, man, yeah. Being doing my Beavis at 80. And you folks need TV for my bongo. Ain't that much. So what am I doing? Oh, wow. I know, right, Bruce? Just drinking Jameson IPA. Martin, don't tell me. I know Martin's probably says he's just drinking that, but he's probably made some in the past, being at the perfect age he's at. He's seen things. Ryan at 89 will be like, yep, that's what I'll be like. Hey, what, here's much TP from a bongo. What's up, much? And then I'll be like, hey, my name is Forrest Gump. Mama always tell me that I'll be Forrest Gump. Mama said. Southern gentleman here in Washington State. Oh, I know you are. You're in Washington State. There's plenty of wilderness there, brother. Plenty of wilderness there. Sip like a Southern gentleman, he says. I can retire at 56 in theory, says Daniel. You go for it, brother. That's what I would do if you. Well, that's like 30 years from now, dude. You're talking, you're young. Listener takeover on the rest of the this portion of the show. Pepper says, I'm seeing 70 plus going back to the working field. Going back into the working field. I hope not. You know, you won't be that old man sitting at the Walmart being the greeter. Yeah, you're trying to steal something, you young whippersnapper. Back in my day, I used to be a CEO of this company. Now I'm sitting out here watching you steal. Yeah, you're probably right, Pepper. 13 years away. Oh, that's a long time. You're a young man, Daniel. I help neighbors out during doing wheat and corn harvest. That's cool. It's just normal there where you're at, though. It's Washington State. So, you know, for other people go, 70 years old doing that? It's just normal. It's like in the South. It's just normal to go and shoot deer at that age. It's just normal. So what you're telling me is normal there, brother. So it seems to be normal to me. Maybe some other listeners in worldwide don't understand, but yeah. Drive trucks and tractors. Oh, man. Now, some of these tractors drive themselves nowadays. Yeah, they need to supplement. You're right about that, Pepper. She's talking about supplement their funds and their money because of the cost of living. Now, all right. Some sad news, guys, as we head into the weekend. The actress Shelly Duvall, who played in many, many movies and shows, but the biggest movie she played in, best known for her role in The Shining as a wife of Jack when he comes through there. Jackie's here. Red rum, red rum, red rum. She passed away at age 75, ladies and gentlemen. She died of some diabetes complications. She was in the business for a while, took a little time out of the business. We're going to come back and do another horror movie and everything. So Shelly Duvall passed away at age 75. This was announced as of yesterday. So, what's up, ABC? Are you on with us? Good morning to you. Yes, I see you now. There you go. Yeah, it is sad to hear that. It was a good movie. She did a good job in that movie. She acted like she really was scared of Jack Nicklaus. I mean, of course, she probably was. I mean, everybody was scared of Jack Nicklaus. You look at him, he looks evil anyway. When he played the Joker years later, I was like, that's the perfect Joker. She did a great job in that movie, yeah. Rest in peace, Shelly. Yep, Shelly Duvall passed away at age 75. Complications of diabetes complications and stuff. She'd been in and out of the business for a long time. Good morning, Jackie. Does that mean Doc Brown's on with us this morning? Good morning, Doc Brown. Yes, she was Olive Oil too in the Popeye movie with Robin Williams. Now that movie's probably going to play this weekend because both of them are passed away. Well, supposedly Robin Williams is, but for my researchers out there, not conspiracy theorists, for my researchers out there, they think he's still alive. So that movie scared me as a kid. I know, man, it still scares me today. Scariest thing, Scariest thing was wrote by what's his name? God, I can't remember. Wow. I am going blank. Stephen King, that's it. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Hello? I am doing good. How about you?
That's good. I'm also fine. Thanks for asking, sir. Well, the reason of my call that you can be qualified for government subsidy that can help you cover all of your monthly expenses. So I can see here your age is less than 60. Am I right, sir?
Yeah, this is, you know why this is not going to work? The reason it's not going to work is that I can't get this because you know what's going to happen? Trump's going to come back in office and he's going to send you guys to the other country.
I really appreciate your time. I will take only 2 minutes of your
Listen.
time. This call is very important for you.
Well, yes, important for me. You got some pot on you? You got some weed? You got some weed we can smoke together?
Sir, this subsidy program is for those people who do not get in government coverage, like no Medicare, no Medicaid, no job coverage.
Yeah, man, I ain't got anything because everything's too expensive because of this damn government we got. It's all because. Did you see the president? He can't remember his name, man. He can't remember his name. I mean, how can you give me something if the president can't remember his name?
Sir, your annual income is less than 50,000. That's right.
Hell yeah! I used to make more than that before they started paying everybody to work at these call centers.
Sir, this subsidy program is for those people who.
And that was me being nice. You should hear me, guys, talking to him worse than that off the air. That's what I told him. He didn't care, Captain Hot Buns. Oh, they're calling again. Watch. Hello? 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 Can I help you? Somebody's stalking me. Somebody is stalking me. Hey, is this Bill Gates? Hello, Bill Gates. Is that you? It is Bill Gates. That's what it was. All right, we're going to take a break. Back in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We might get more calls from the unknown. The scary calls of yesteryear. She got pranked. They got pranked, didn't they? Oh. He didn't even want to talk about any of that. He didn't want to talk about anything. I was messing with him. Press 1 for English. Press 2 for Spanish. I did that. You guys, back in a moment. Stay with us. Guys, when they did the AI call, I went through the AI call. And then when I got to the live person, I started going, thank you very much. This is the king. The king? I said, yeah, this is the king. Thank you very much. Elvis Presley here. Well, sir, how old are you? I ain't none of your business, son. Well, I got to get you some. I was like, look, I'm going to need health care, but I'm already dead. They said, sir, you're not dead, you're alive. I was like, thank you much. I'm the king. I'm the king of rock and roll. And the guy kept saying, king of what? The king of rock and roll. What is the king of rock and roll? What does that mean? I said, I'm Elvis Presley, son. I said, make me a peanut butter and banana sandwich. I said, Selma, make me a peanut butter and banana sandwich. I'm on the phone with this character. I did an Elvis impersonation. I did Beavis and all that. And these people still talk to me, guys. Talk to me longer than what we just had on there. I'm like, they don't know that I'm being a character. Now, finally at the end said, this is a radio station. You're being pranked. And they're like, oh, and then hung up. Oh, bro, a welder. You and Pete need to talk, man. The answer the problem with answering spam calls is the spammer knows its working number and they sell your information off. Yep, that's it. What's up, ABC? Thank you for laughing at that too. Pepper, thank you, everybody. Hey, at least we're having fun, right? This is what this rascal flatbed wants this worldwide, man. He got on this morning. He's a trucker. They want to get me across different venues for them. I'm like, that's cool. I love that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. ABC's on with us. Good morning. Don't get rid of it. You're saying no. All right. I wish they'll call again. I'll tell you what, guys, for those of you listening, like, hey, he played prank calls on these guys. I can tell you yesterday they were calling. I was getting tired of it. So I started doing my impersonations of Elvis Presley. Thank you very much. I did Carl one time. I'm like, oh, I did Carl. I did Forrest. I said, my name's Forrest Gump. And they're like, well, Mr. Gump, we're going to give you some insurance. I'm like, I don't need insurance. I got the Bubba Gump Company. What's the news? Well, you missed all the news this morning, buddy. Current Indian government taking actions on Chinese-owned spammers, but Human Rights Commission comes and shows what? Take care of them, Bali. Tell them they're bothering us. Martin said, ended my music career playing bass, classic rock cover tunes for 13 years. Oh, boy. One day we'll get together and jam, buddy. Oh, is that what L means? I can't say that on the radio, but I appreciate you saying that. I'm doing good. How about you today? Oh, you better watch out. Cher's going to ask you about your band there. Cher is a musical band fan. She's still, she sees Ron Keel and Jack Russell. She just went and saw my buddies in Blackberry Smoke. There you go. Thunder Road was the band. Oh, man, that sounds like a cool name for a band. But why? Says good morning, folks. They're coming after us. That's what I'm saying. All righty. Looking at all this right here. Are you paying attention to the Paris Olympics this summer? Well, with all the stuff going over there, it's kind of hard. The riots and stuff. 25% say yes. 59% say no. 16% say maybe. I'm going to go ahead and end that poll right there. Martin, that's a 5-piece band. It's smart to have. So did you have like 2 guitar players, bass player, drummer, and a singer, or did you have a keyboard player instead of a rhythm player? Or did your singer play guitar and you had a keyboard player? That's the best ones. You love Blackberry Smoke? Bruce? Cool. Those are my boys. I grew up with them. Charlie and Paul lives here in town. Good morning to Spencer. His son's listening too as well. So, yeah. That is an awesome name for a band, bro. Thunder Road. I bet that band played everywhere. That sounds like a band that would be playing every weekend. Can you pin? Oh, yes, I did. There you go. We got that pinned. Take the pin off for now. Thank you, Romeo. Romeo was supposed to send me somebody, but my feelings hurt now. All right, let's see. I thought so. We always had a huge crowd. Usually back in the day, I remember playing in some cover bands and then going out on the road and playing out in Las Vegas. I played with Range Yellow and stuff. We used to have a lot of crowds show up. Now, yeah. Yeah, I think yesterday was Charlie's birthday. I sent him a message. We don't like getting old, Sharon. We're still 25 at heart. We're still rebellious teenagers at heart, playing rock and roll. Now, isn't that right, Martin? Martin says he's in his 70s. You know, playing bass, he's still 20 years old. Picks that bass up and starts playing some classic Leonard Skinner, and it's like, I'm 20 again, buddy. I get on my drums and I'm playing some punk rock stuff and some hard rock stuff and some jack on, like, yeah, I'm 20 years old again. Then I get up and I'm like, no, I'm not 20 anymore. Martin just said, you didn't want to be me. That's exactly right, said Cher. God gave rock and roll to you. Give rock and roll to you. He says, yeah, 25. You see, that's what I'm saying. We all still stay in that age when we rock out to some Metallica, some Guns N' Roses. Mastodon. You're right. I know a couple of guys in that band. Mm-hmm. Martin says, I ain't dead yet. That's right. When you pick that bass up and you start playing some funky music, play that funky music, you're like, let me show you. You're like, whoa. We don't use that word up in here. We don't like racist words. Vibe, sorry. There's a bunch of old folks up in here. They don't like racist words. What? I'm talking about Pete. He's old. The rest of us are young. Oh, sorry, Pete. Kevin, I don't know what anyone here have. Yep, everybody has that, but just not right now. All right, we got to get out of here, guys. It's that time again. Stay tuned for Lyrical Wisdom following us up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow that up with Let's Suck Your Divorce. Then Focus on the Family and Hope, Healing, and Inspiration. We'll go back to the Friday edition of the sports programming with Rod Peterson Show, the Sports Beat, and Braves Country Radio. And tonight is Talk Football. All that and everything. And that's with Cole and Drew. We'll be back Monday. You guys have a great weekend. Peace, love, respect. I'm out of here. I will be getting with you later on today, Rascal Flatbed. Thank you for the information. And all of you guys, we appreciate you, all of you. Hey, by the way, you can go ahead and drop in, since we got a whole bunch of you on the feed. Let us know what songs you want to hear, because Lyrical Wisdom, Donna and Bruce can take care of that for you. Bolly says he listened to his last week. There you go. Remember, right down the road from me, Ryan. That's right. I know. I'm not messing with you, Pete. But HD will take care of you for me. That's why she's got those warrior defenders. See you guys over the weekend. Have a great weekend. Peace, love, respect. I'm out of here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You got a sunspot.
Oh, yeah.
So real quick, we're going to be doing Swinging on a Star by Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
I have. Yeah. Well, being in radio as long as I have, I know every song there is. I know everything from Frank Sinatra to Taylor Swift. So I may not listen to it all, but I know it all.
The quick question is,